Hello friends, a ZQS8210 speaker came in for repair. I don't see any other inscriptions. There are no stickers either. The speaker came with the problem that it doesn't charge. Visually, the USB socket is in excellent condition. But let's take it apart and see what's inside. In order to take it apart, you need to unscrew the two screws at the back. Then lift the case and disconnect the connectors. And what do I see here, friends? All the legs are torn off. You can see this on the screen now. Of course, it will be quite difficult to do this without a microscope. But I have one, and it is one of the most important tools for a repairman. I will dismantle the USB and see what damage is underneath. Let's unsolder. So, friends, I have prepared everything and now I will dismantle the USB connector. I covered the plastic places with thermal tape so that when heated by hot air, it would not melt everything around. I recommend you do the same. Let's get started. I successfully dismantled the connector, and I see here that 4 tracks are torn off. Now let's look under the microscope and see what damage there is. Then I will restore them. As you can see, 4 tracks are torn off here and the large one on the right is torn. I immediately removed all the excess solder, as you can see. Where there is a crack, we will restore it with solder. But first, we need to clean the place there. There is no point in restoring the tracks that do not go to the board because no data will be transmitted through them. Therefore, my task is to restore 2 small tracks and the large one on the right. As you can see, friends, on the right I restored the damage using solder. And I also cleaned the contact on the corner a little more and tinned it, preparing the board for USB installation. As I said, I do all the procedures under a microscope. It would be very difficult to do without it. Great! We have this side ready, but now we need to turn the board over and solder from the back side for better contact. Let's turn the board over and continue working. Let's see how I did it. Just excellent soldering. Now we turn it over and look at the other side. The side contacts of the case are well soldered. It is also visible that a track was made to the extreme contact using solder. Further, the contact is not soldered, we do not need it. Further, the leg, as you can see, is soldered and then again the contact hangs in the air. and the extreme right is also soldered. In general, everything is great, but it is necessary to check the work in practice. And as you can see, everything works. I hope the video was useful. Subscribe and like. See you in the next videos.